A cult favorite teen black comedy from 1985, Better Off Dead follows lovelorn high schooler Lane as breakups, bizarre neighbors, and outrageous ski showdowns collide. In this video, we will see how was the cast of Better Off Dead in 1985 and how they look now. John Cusack, born in 1966 at Evanston, Illinois, plays Lane Myer, the heartbroken teen whose misadventures power the film. Cusack was 19 during release, channeling earnest anxiety and sardonic charm that foreshadowed his later everyman roles. As Lane, he pines for Beth, befriends Monique, and battles Roy on the K-12, blending physical comedy with tender beats. After Better Off Dead, he built a decades-long career across dramas, comedies, and thrillers, from Say Anything to High Fidelity, and continues acting and producing in independent and streaming projects. He remains active on social platforms and makes occasional festival appearances. He currently is 59-year-old. Diane Franklin, born in 1962 at Plainview, New York, is Monique Junot, the French exchange student whose patience, wit, and mechanical know how revive Lane's confidence and Camaro. Franklin was 23 during release, bringing warmth, comic timing, and a grounded spark that counters the movie's zanier edges. She'd already broken out with The Last American Virgin and later returned to the Amityville universe, wrote memoirs, and continues acting at conventions and in indie features while mentoring young performers. She engages fans at genre events and occasionally produces passion projects tied to 80s nostalgia. She currently is 63-year-old. Amanda Wyss, born in 1960 at Manhattan Beach, California, portrays Beth Truss, the ex-girlfriend whose breakup launches Lane's spiral. Wyss was 24 to 25 during release, fresh off A Nightmare on Elm Street. She nails Beth's cool detachment and teen queen fickleness without villainizing her. In the film, Beth represents superficial status next to Monique's substance, and Wyss plays that contrast with sly humor. Afterward, she kept a steady career in film and TV, Highlander, the series, Dexter, festival-winning indies, and appears frequently at horror and cult cinema conventions. She continues to work in independent productions and guest TV roles. She currently 64-year-old. David Ogden Stiers, born in 1942 at Peoria, Illinois, is Meyer, Lane's well-meaning but exasperated dad. Stiers was 43 during release, bringing patrician bemusement and impeccable line delivery that anchors the chaos. Known for MASH, he also voiced iconic Disney characters and conducted orchestras. In Better Off Dead, his suburban dad's slapstick, the doomed garage door, becomes a recurring comic set piece. He continued acting and voice work into the 2010s. His last screen voice credits came in the mid-2010s before his passing. He died 2018 and was 75-year-old. Kim Darby, born in 1947 at Los Angeles, California, plays Jenny Meyer, Lane's cheerfully culinary chaotic mom. Darby was 38 during release, and her hilariously inable dinners and Peru Perrier bit are cornerstone gags. Famous since True Grit, Darby's presence adds classic Hollywood credibility to the film's absurdist tone. After Better Off Dead, she continued acting on television and taught acting for years, occasionally appearing at retrospectives of her signature roles. She remains a respected figure for her early landmark performance and steady craft. She currently 78-year-old. Curtis Armstrong, born in 1953 at Detroit, Michigan, steals scenes as Charles DeMar, Lane's Coke-bottled buddy, dispensing deadpan 80s wisdom. Armstrong was 31 during release, and his one-liners, "This is pure snow," helped cement the movie's cult status. Already recognizable from Risky Business, he went on to Revenge of the Nerds sequels, Moonlighting, Supernatural, and prolific voice work, American Dad, Dan V's. He also authored a memoir and appears at Fan podcasts and voice projects. He currently 71-year-old. Vincent Schiavelli, born in 1948 at New York City, plays Mr. Kerber, the blissfully intimidating math teacher whose fraction frenzy lessons are legendary. Schiavelli was 37 during release, imbuing the role with his signature mournful expressiveness and offbeat authority. A celebrated character actor, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest ghost, he also wrote about Sicilian food and culture. His final screen appearances arrived in the mid-2000s, including international projects before his death in Sicily. He died 2005 and was 57-year-old. Dan Schneider, born in 1966 at Memphis, Tennessee, embodies Ricky Smith, the socially awkward neighbor smothered by his mother. Schneider was 19 during release, delivering cringe comedy precision that turns Ricky into a memorable foil for Lane and Monique. After acting, he became a prolific TV creator-producer behind multiple youth sitcoms. In recent years, he has largely stayed behind the camera and online with periodic public statements and development talk while maintaining a lower on-screen profile. He is currently 59-year-old.